Hello and welcome to Zuloomi. Today I'm going to talk to you about the dashboard. On the left-hand side, we have the two active modules of Zuloomi, Dashboard and Discovery. Pricing, delivery and practice analysis are to come later. The dashboard presents a consolidated view of active client sales engagements. Archived clients are also captured but are hidden. To view archived clients, on the right-hand side, click Archive Clients to present those that are archived. To bring you back to active engagements, untick Archived to reveal all those that are active. Adding a client is easy. Top right-hand corner, click on Add Client and follow through to add in the relevant details. The Sales Engagement Dashboard is presented by a number of columns. Each of these columns can be sorted, so you can present the listing the way that you prefer. Each of these columns have different requirements. The client name captures the first and last name of the client and the company that the client represents. So the client name would be your contact within that company. The engagement type, at the moment we have three different types of engagement: bookkeeping, consulting, and a combined consulting bookkeeping engagement. At present, Zuloomi is focused on those engagements that are of a bookkeeping nature only. As we further develop the app, you'll also be able to focus on those engagements that are of a consulting nature. For example, training clients or those clients requiring software implementation integration. And of course, there's always a combination client, that's someone who requires a cleanup or some training, and then the resulting engagement is a bookkeeping nature. So the client engagement type can be manually configured from within the client summary page. The date created is automatically processed when you add a new client into your sales engagement listing. The status, there are 5 statuses: discovery, pricing, proposed, accepted, and archived. As you progress with the discovery process, the status automatically updates to discovery. Until the discovery commences, the status update is a blank field. As you can see there under Angie Might, we have yet to commence our discovery process, and so the status there is blank. Once we commence the discovery process, then the status updates to discovery. After we've completed our discovery, then we can manually update the status from within the client summary page to then select pricing. So when we've started the pricing process, we can change the status. We can then move it on to proposed when the engagement is sent out to the client. And once the client accepts that engagement, then the status can be moved to accepted. The due date is an optional field that can be edited from within the client page. You may want to add in a due date here for when the process needs to be completed by. The suggested package is determined by the decision tree. So once you complete the process of the decision tree, a suggested package is populated, and this suggested package PDF, either starter, standard or professional, is what you'll use to do your pricing with. The suggested package that is determined by the decision tree can be overridden, and you can manually select a different package from within the client page. The risk rating is determined on completion of all mandatory questions from within the discovery process. So Zuloomi uses an algorithm to determine the appropriate risk rating based on your selected responses. The risk ratings presented are low, medium and high. A low risk determined by a well-controlled business, whereas a medium risk is a business that has some warning signs. You probably want to watch carefully to make sure that your engagement with them remains profitable. A high-risk business is a business that has a high likelihood of cost overrun. So with the concept of risk, we're addressing the unknown. With the unknown, what we're doing is we're looking at the engagement to make sure that we're scoping it and we're enabling a contingency to be built in to the effort requirement of that engagement. In effect, what we're doing is increasing the effort allowed for the delivery of the service to take into account the risk we've identified. Further understanding of risk will be in the pricing videos and also is contained within the help sections of our pricing PDFs. Thanks so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Zuloomi and go to our website for the latest updates.